last fire goes out. We come when something in a man has opened. We come when desire has started to feel like doubt. The Heath holds quiet in the hour before dawn. The storm has paused as if it too is waiting. We know the shape of the one who's riding toward us. We've known him longer than he's known himself.
Fair is foul, foul is fair.
The two are never different, only they forget. He's coming from the field with blood still fresh on him. He won the battle that the king would have lost. He doesn't know that something waits on the road home. He doesn't know us yet or what we cost.
Fair is foul, foul is fair.
We do not make a man want what he wants. We only say the word already in him. We only name that door he hasn't crossed. The fog comes up from the ground around us. The horses are near, we can hear them coming. We know the end of this before it starts. We always know. We always know. We have always known.
We had just come from the killing field. The day was done and we were heading home. Banquo and I, the king well pleased with us, not expecting anything but open road. And then they were on the heath in front of us. Three figures, not soldiers, not anything I knew. They spoke to me before I spoke to them, and the words they chose were ones I had been thinking too.
Thane of Glamis,
Yes, I know I am.
Thane of Carter,
But that man is living yet. King hereafter.
king.
What is this? Who gave you leave to say that? How could you know what I have not said aloud? I told myself the Heath plays tricks at nightfall. I told myself they were some wandering mad thing. But the word was in me now, the way a seed goes in, and something I had kept below had felt it and begun. We rode on in silence after that, Banquo was troubled, I was somewhere else. Not on the road, not under that same sky. Already somewhere I had not yet been, already feeling on my head the weight of something I had not yet taken, and already could not put aside.
He writes that he met 3 figures on the Heath who told him what was coming, what he'll be. He says he thought of me immediately. His letter is full of hope and full of fear. He's too full of the milk of human kindness. He wants the crown, but he will balk before the work. He wants the destination, not the path there. He'll need someone beside him who will not. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe top, full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse. Let no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose. Come, thick night, and pour thee in the darkness smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold. He's coming home tonight, and tonight it will happen. He doesn't have the hardness yet, but I have it, and love does not prevent this. Love is what made it clear.
The house is breathing, every door is closed. The king is in his chamber, at peace, at rest. I am standing in the dark between the staircases, with something I cannot name inside my chest. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand, come let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. A dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeding from a heat-oppressed brain. The world turn it, nothing will be what it was. Now o'er the one half-world nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtain. Sleep, witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder moves like a ghost toward his design. The bell, she rang it. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell. I go, and when I come back from that room, I will not be the same man who went in. I stood in the doorway and looked at my hands. The king is dead, he trusted me completely, and what I am now, I don't understand. Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this clean? Will all the water in the world make nothing of what these hands did? This hand would turn the sea to red around it. The sea cannot help me, nothing can. She took the daggers back and placed them by him. She says a little water, she says we'll grow used to this. She is calmer than I believe a person can be, and I do not recognize what I am now. This clean, making the green one red, one sea, one color, all of it. Someone's knocking at the gate. The world is waking up and asking to be let in, and I have to go and stand in front of it and be the man I was before last night. And I have forgotten how to be that man. I have forgotten entirely. Wake, Duncan, with your knocking. I wish that you could. I wish that king. I have been long enough to believe it. I have laid this feast. My lords are here, my seat is at the table's head. The hall is full of everything I worked for, except I cannot sit the seat at the far end. The seat at the far end is filled with Banquo, who is dead, who I had men kill before the candles were lit, who is sitting in the far chair looking at me, and no one in this room can see him. No one here but me. Don't shake those wounds at me. You cannot say that I did this. I am the King of Scotland. I am saying there is nothing in that chair. There is nothing in that chair. Smiling at the room around me. Her eyes say stop, her eyes say hold yourself. But the thing in the far chair has come back again, and I am shouting at an empty seat in front of everyone. Come as a bear, come as anything with teeth and weight and substance. Come as any shape the old world knows, but not like this. Not those eyes, not that ruined face. Was quiet in a way I haven't heard before. I have been king for no time at all, and I am already afraid of everything, of the dark end of every room. Double toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble, fillet of a fanny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blind worm sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing, for a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble. Double toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble, cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good. He's coming back, he wants more. He returns like a man who has been half fed. The first words we gave him opened something in him. Something has eaten through his sleep and sent him back to find us in the dark. What goes in comes back twisted. What is asked for comes back wrong. We will give him what he's asking for, and every word of it will be the truth, and it
tonight we'll finish him. We give him 3 apparitions, 3 answers that are true and also ruin. 1 name to fear, that part will matter. The rest is rope, the rest is rope. Enough to end himself on. No one of woman born will be your ending. You will not fall until the forest walks to you. Every word of this is true. We are not lying. We are never lying. Honesty is sometimes the most terrible gift you can give a man who's already lost. He leaves here certain of himself, surer than he's been since before the murder. He believes he's heard good news. He has heard the exact truth, and truth is the rope we gave him. And he has already tied it fast and thanked us for the gift. She says she is sleeping. The doctor watches from the corner, does not speak. Her eyes are open, but she isn't here. She is somewhere between that night and this. Out. Damn spot. Out. Still there. Out, I said. Still there. Here's the smell of it still. All the perfume in the world could not. She rubs her hands together in the dark and cannot reach what water cannot touch. Out. Damn spot. Out. Still there. She said that night a little water clears this. She said it like she meant it, and she did. She believed it for as long as she could hold the belief. She believed it past the point that she believed it. The hand will not be clean. The hand will not be clean. The hand will not be She says it louder. She flinches at a sound that isn't there and wipes her hand again against her nightgown. What's done cannot be undone. She knows it now the way she cannot unknow it. What's done cannot be undone. The doctor will not sleep tonight. He has seen many things in his years. He has not seen anything like this. He prays he never will again.
she should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. I have been filling days with motion, convincing myself the motion was the point. Now the candle's out and I can see it. There was nothing underneath. There never was. I just couldn't see that. From inside the wanting, what should I have at this age? Honor, love, a name that men say gently. Friends who'd mourn me, people who mean it. I have the crown instead, and fear to go with it. The wood is moving, let it move. Let every prophecy come true at once. I am tired of waiting for the end of it, come what may. Time moves through everything, even this. Is moving. The soldiers carry the cut branches toward the walls. Every bough of Burnham lifted and brought forward, every tree of it walking to Dunsinane. The witches said the wood would move before my ending, and I laughed at that. And here it is, here it is. Macduff is here, the one they warned me of, the one I thought I needn't fear, because no man of woman born could harm me. He tells me how he came into the world, not born before his time, not a woman born, not in the way the word means. Every prophecy was true, every single word was true. And this is what the truth was always for. comfort. Every word they spoke was honest, and honest was the thing that would undo me. Fair is foul, I always knew what that meant. I just never knew that I was the fair thing. I never knew that I was what would turn. Yet I will try the last, I will not yield. I will not be the coward in my own ending. I will go like the soldier I was before I was anything else. Before the crown, before the prophecy, before the night I walked down the corridor. Before the battle, we are here at the end of it. He played his part. Fair is foul, foul is fair. The Heath waits. The Heath is always waiting for the next one.